Hi Scorpio, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter weekly tarot reading. I'll be doing my usual 3-card reading, and then after that I'll be doing a card and combination dice reading. Now the 3 cards aren't in any particular order, and the astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets or lunar nodes, and the houses. Now you can think of these dice as a show or a game where there's a personality, plot, and place. For example, the clue game, Colonel Mustard with the knife in the kitchen. Now the cards that you received for this week is the 6 of Cups, Judgment, and the Hierophant. Wow, that's a really interesting spread. The 6 of Cups is about memories and childhood. Judgment, a cosmic karma card. And the Hierophant is the nature of man card, but the structure of your beliefs. Let's go back and talk about the 6 of Cups first. This card can go either way. Either it's a favorable card or it's a detrimental card. This can be about happy times and even now reunions with old friends, and maybe even getting a second chance at the past and redoing it right this time. I think we've all wanted that. And maybe it is a little bit about healing some things in your past that weren't quite right. You could be returning to a familiar environment that you consider home, or just even bringing out your inner child and exercising the innocence of your childhood. But then again, this can go the other way, and it can be poor judgment and naivety, hanging on to bad experiences from your past. So all in all, this could be a card for blessings or warnings. But here with the presence of the Hierophant and the Judgment card, kind of feels like you're reviewing what you learned in your childhood, in your past, and even up to the present. And the Hierophant's having you question how your life fits into all of this. How it fits into a structured belief, a framework that you learned a long time ago. Very conservative, very orthodox, very traditional. And you're wondering, does it apply to my life anymore? What is right and wrong in a world that appears to not know the difference? It feels like you're treading into some type of unknown territory. Now for the Hierophant, everything in front of him is the known, and the 2 pillars on each side of him is good and evil. And what's behind him is the unknown territory. And you want to get a glimpse of that. The Hierophant's been coming up in this series and in other series too. And I think a lot of people are questioning how they fit into this framework of solidarity where we're supposed to be a sheeple and have like-minded thoughts with like-minded people. And I think everybody's questioning this. The word Hierophant in Latin means to show or make known, and when his presence is in a spread, usually means you're looking for some kind of truth. But what is truth to you? Usually it's what you believe and what you value. Now it appears that you want to go forward with some spiritual growth. But here you have the Judgment card. And it's saying that you have to go through some type of judgment, some type of discernment, in order to get your wings to go into a rebirth, a renewal, a resurrection, or being the phoenix rising from the ashes. It really depends on how you behaved in the past and what you're bringing from the past into the present and into the future. Let's see what the dice has to say, because I don't think this is the end of the story. So I shook the dice and you received Libra, the moon in the 9th house. Now the 9th house is about adventure, knowledge, philosophy. And this can go right down the line of the Hierophant. Now the moon in the 9th house has you seeking stimulation over and above the daily grind. And this has you drawn towards learning about new places and cultures. And as I'd mentioned, the Hierophant had you questioning a lot of things. Wanting to learn things, maybe, is more appropriately said. And with the obscure reflective light of the moon, maybe you've lacked a personal direction or goal, and this has caused you to be moody, impatient, and agitated. I think you've been daydreaming and going, what if, and what if I could? And this is really at strange moments where you're just reflectively thinking. But don't let these moments get you down. Just slog ahead in life and be happy as you can and accept the circumstances that you have. You might want to take a short journey just to get away, to appease the need to get away. But the 6 of Cups and the Hierophant together with the moon in the 9th house is saying not to lose sight of where you're living now in the present and float off in your mind in another place and time. Now with the presence of the 6 of Cups, the memories of your past are all going to be connected with these daydreams and wanting to be somewhere else in another time period. Now Libra in the 9th house gives you a strong sense of equality and fairness. Libra is always trying to balance the scales. And in this case, you're trying to balance your inner self to the outer world. This bodes well with the presence of the Judgment card. Because whatever happens, there's going to be some type of justice and fair-mindedness about it. And you're seeking harmony. Libra always seeks harmony, especially in relationships. If you feel lost this week, ask for directions. And I'm not just saying about an address. It's about certain and different types of destinations that you're seeking. Spiritual goals. And with the spiritual quest, you're going to be questioning philosophy and religion. And this is right down the Hierophant's alley. Now the moon in Libra has you friendly and outgoing and avoiding conflict like the plague. With the moon involved in this, you're even questioning the mystery of your own emotions. If you're not coupled and have a partner, you might go on a quest looking for one this week, for the mere reason that you're looking for balance and you need another half to share your life and your feelings. If you feel lost this week, talk things out with other people, and I think you're going to gain some deeper understanding. However, if you spend a lot of time with your significant other or family and friends, don't nitpick on them, because that's why the Judgment card is there too, and that's the detrimental part of it. If you feel that something broken needs to be fixed, you might be sadly mistaken, because you're the only one that sees it broken. So don't pester the hell out of people trying to fix things that don't need to be fixed. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.